Hello, everybody. Hey, one second, I gotta shut off the vent. Alrighty. How you guys all doing tonight? Let's see who's all in the chat. 19 in the house. How you guys all doing? Corey's in the chat. How you doing, brother? Gregory's here. My heater's on too. I like it a little chilly. Not for this guy. Need to keep this van above 30 degrees. Did you get blasted with snow? We got blasted with a bunch of wind, but not very much snow, thankfully. But we did get a little bit. 2 is what I run in the summer. Yeah, Corey knows. Feels like minus 33 here in Saskatchewan. Oof, it's solar cold. Max Air fan open. You're brave. Howdy, Bruce. YB Normal. That's a cool channel name, actually. Hi, howdy, Bruce. I'm a Chevy guy too. I got lucky with a conversion with high top and Windows 5.7 V8 99 1500. I love my Chevy. Nice. Hey, Donna's Road Trips in the house. Oh, it's on top chat again. I'm gonna switch to all chat. There we go. Now I can see all you guys. The Diesel Max. I have Chevy, but a Duramax diesel. Nice. Chevy either way, brother. Outdoor Dreadhead, how you doing? Mad Mouse in the house. Lisa's in the house. Van Maruth's in the house. Vernon's in the house. CFQC is in the house. Rachel's in the house. Vintage Vehicle Adventures. That's a cool channel name. How you doing? Kim Hoffman, how you doing? Alberta Schoolie Adventures is here again tonight. Alan's here. Haklava's here. And Deborah. Hey, she made it. Nice. Nice to see you guys all here. This is cool. Hey, Brent's Vanlife's here. Randy Sands here. Is diesel so expensive? Not a clue. I noticed that it is very expensive lately. I remember when diesel used to be cheaper than gas, and now it's like doing a switch. I don't imagine the truckers enjoy that. Prairie Gypsies in the house. Look it. So yeah, like I mentioned in the last live stream, I'm gonna be doing a live stream every day that it's blistering cold outside because it's too cold to film, and I like being able to stay connected with all of you guys. So, hey, Karen's in the house. Tonight, I was actually sitting here doing some editing on the new tablet. Awesome. My eyes are like, oh, it's a big deal. I'll show you exactly what kind of difference we're talking about right here. So, check this. That's up and down screen. There we go. Boom. Hang on a second, folks. So, this is the difference that I've been dealing with. So, this is what I used to edit on everything. I edit everything on this phone. So, that's the screen that I had to deal with. Look at this. That's a huge difference. That reflection's killing it, but yeah, look at that. That was probably going to be the sole reason I don't need glasses in the future. Leanne Webb is in the house. How's life treating you? Hopefully good, because you deserve good things. Well, thank you. It's treating me very, very well, actually. I have all of you to thank for that, you know. Bruce, did you get a lot of snow up there? We got a lot in Edmonton. Yeah, Randy's just outside of Edmonton as well, and he said he was getting a nice bit of snow, but we didn't have much, thankfully. Turtle in the house. We just drove up to Calgary on Saturday and then drove by where everyone parked at Walmart, but not much happening. Yeah, it's pretty bare there now. I think that spot is pretty well burnt. unfortunately. But we're not that far from it, so if you're around that area, please give me an email. Maybe we can meet up. Big difference, right? Huge. I love editing on a tablet, so portable and nice sized still. Yeah, absolutely. I always had to edit on my phone because the editing app I use can't use it on a laptop, and laptops kind of scare me, so I just use it for live streams. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I mean, even sideways, look, boom, game gets bigger, right? Boom, boom. So now it's gonna be a lot more detail that I can see into the videos. I'm so excited for, and also having that mic be able to connect to the tablet without needing that little iPhone connector. It's gonna be huge because then you guys won't get that muffle and weirdness into the voiceovers. And whoa, chat just jumped, turtle. For a gypsy, I'm getting itchy feet to travel, but kind of glad to stay at my sister's house. Diesel heater. Oh no, diesel heater both quit. Yeah, those diesel heaters always seem to quit exactly when you need them. Corey, did you get some kerosene in your heater to clean it out? Yeah, Corey. But make sure to mix some diesel into that too. Are you able to work on the blue van in that weather? Absolutely not. No. It really sucks to even stand out. So like even just I went for fuel and stuff today. And even that was just like, Mr. Blur ran from his van to mine, and as soon as he got here, he's like, "I'm done. I'm done for the day. This is it. It's cold. I don't want to do anything." Now you need a tablet holder. Yeah, I do. I need to figure out. I think she said it was a seventh generation tablet, but I want to measure it and stuff for it first and get the right case and a good holder for it. Right now, I've got. Can you guys see it? I got this thing, which is awesome. So I got that hold my phone, got that new laptop case, steering wheel holder thing, sitting up, hold my laptop on. Super cool. Got a little table, moving up in the world, man. Turtle. You really, you're really living the good life. So nice to see the iPad. I know, right, Karen? It's gonna change the editing game for me drastically. All these little pieces, that I've gotten over time has really made a difference. I'm excited to have better weather so we can put all of those things into full effect. And chat keeps jumping on me. Sorry, guys. If I miss any of your comments, please drop them in again. About a half a tank, Corey. That's what I use in my diesel heater. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What editing app do you use? So I use InShot. It's a free app. Comes with a lot of perks. If you pay, I think it's like a $20 a year thing. It comes with a nice few perks, and that's all the little things that you see popping up in my videos and such. Van Maruth was actually the first person to get my first year. I was just using it as a free app, and then I mentioned all the perks that you can get if you paid, but didn't want to do it at the time. I was like, soon enough I'll pay for it. She's like, yeah, we'll just do it right now. So I have Van Maruth to thank for really getting me into the InShot app. Ever since then, I've been using it. We like your weirdness, Bruce. Thank you. Definitely a weird character. Another cold night tonight. Yeah, absolutely, Turtle. That friggin' sucks. Kim Ness is in the house. Burning Corey stops diesel from gelling up. Yeah, we're probably gonna need some of that tonight. Gonna work there. Your stomach getting better? Yeah, my stomach is starting to feel a lot better. This weather kind of keeping me down is kind of blessing and a curse because I'm able to focus on getting better. And then today, I think I forgot the vitamin D, but more than likely one of these probably got them in there. I think it was Crystal or Ruth who mentioned a certain vitamin D for me to get. But today I went and got energy immune gummies. I get very confused when I go to get these things because everything says the same. I got those guys. I got these 1-a-day things. And then I got that Metamucil I showed you guys yesterday. So on top of that, I got another thing of Inshores. I got a bit of food. And I also got a package dropped off today as well. So we're going to be opening that here live for all of you guys to see as well. I'm an Android user. I might You're an Android user, eh, Haklava? we actually pick on Happy and Turtle for having Androids. Me and Mr. Blur have all Apple. I started my entire channel on a Samsung. I really have no hate towards them. They're good. Everything's good, But it's just fun picking on someone for it. These ads suck. I know, right? I have put them down to the most limited amount that I can put on there, but yeah, they give me two every time I'm doing anything. That's good advice. What do you think? Yeah, Alberta Schoolie Adventure. So, like you said, half kerosene, half diesel. Pretty sure those puppies can run up to -40, and the diesel won't gel up. So that's really cool piece of advice. Yeah, even Turtles has been using InShot now. Pretty well everybody that I know, I always try and advise that app because, listen, I like dummy-proof things, okay? I'm a very, slow person when it comes to technology. As a lot of you probably know, before YouTube, I didn't even keep an active phone on me. So that goes to show you that if I can use InShot to make videos, anybody can, It just takes a little bit of time. Yeah, there's been times where I spend 8 hours looking at my phone just to edit a video. But if you're willing to put that time in, put a little bit of detail in, and the videos can come out really nice. All with all the new camera equipment and headgear and all the fancy doodads I got now, I'm really excited to really push what I can do for great content this summer. -29 here in Edmonton with wind chill. Oof. Downloading it now. Nice, Rachel. Yeah, it's a really good app. And like I said, if you pay that $20 a year, it gives you so many other things. Recently, I've been dabbling into it a lot more, even with downloading different text lettering, different sticker setups, like even the neon, all the cool things that you've been seeing lately. That's all recent. I've been just kind of digging more into the InShot app, right? I take my time when I learn each step, but every time I feel like, okay, I got this, I move on to the next thing. Does it get boring being in a van all day when it's cold? Yeah, it absolutely does. It's a lot of being with yourself in a sense. Um, being in a van and being able to get out and do things, that's a different story. Being trapped in your vehicle for half the year, it really sucks. I don't enjoy it a lot. My body aches sitting around this much. It's one of the reasons why hopefully next winter we could do something about that. But yeah, it really does kick my ass just sitting here in the van all the time. You try and make it as comfortable as possible, but I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter if you're in a house, a van. If you're sitting around long enough, it's really gonna get to you. I can't stand Apple. They are not user friendly for me at all. Alberta, I love InShot. That's all I use as well. Yeah, Alberta Schoolie Adventure uses InShot too. Corey uses InShot, I know. I'm pretty sure Willie uses InShot. There's a lot of us who do. I just stumbled on it. It was literally, I just searched up on the App Store editing, video editing apps. And then that was the first one that popped up. I didn't do a bunch of research into it. I just literally got lucky, found that one, and I've been loving it ever since. Don't know what the perks, but usually this first software you get used to is fine. A lot of people do use the what is it, iMovie and a bunch of other different apps that you can use on an actual laptop. I've always edited on a phone. I've never really been a laptop friendly person, so I try and stick it. Now that I can even blow it up on the tablet, it's gonna make a big difference for me. Ooh, Android users unite. Have you tried CapCut? No, I don't try and dabble around with other editing apps. It took me so long to actually learn just how to do any kind of editing that now that I have learned InShot, I don't want to jump around and change things up because then it just takes longer for me to learn editing again. And I'm only now starting to get a little quicker with things. So we warmed up in Innisfail, I think, with the windshield. It was minus 34. Dang it. I'll come to Canada and bring some snowmobiles with me next year. That'd be sweet. Hopefully I could be down there for next year, Brennan. AU's in shot too. Prairie Gypsy, nice. Brennan. That would be a great time. It was literally a dial-up. That's what me and Mr. Blur call Samsung phones, dial-ups. You gotta plug that thing into the wall before you call people or what? Alright. Cut this off so that I don't drain the battery. So boom. Oh yeah, now that I looked over here. Ninja Boo Kitty, what's up? Smash the like button. Thank you guys. Yeah, smash the like button. I wonder, does YouTube do that thing for me? I've seen people doing it where no, not gonna do the thing. Maybe there's something you're gonna have on. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I just looked over and long time viewer, first time on the live stream, Canadian Warrior. How you doing? We're just about to. I just looked over and see my exercise book with some notes, so figured I'd bring it up. So the poll for the van name, Shane B, what's up, Junior? How you doing? The poll for the van name, I did 2 polls, which in the end is going to end up with basically us doing one more official final poll for the van. And right now it's looking like it's down to 3 names. It's really down to 2. It's really down to 2 names, but Scott actually put in a really cool name that I'm going to add into the poll just in case anybody's interested as well. I know there was a few people who weren't really happy with any of the names onto the other lists, so the doghouse. I know a lot of people were loving the doghouse, but it just didn't make the cut into the polls, unfortunately. I'm going to find you an old school rotary phone. Well, you're seeing the comments real quick. Must have good connection. That's the Starlink. Also, I got live chat on it instead of top chat now. Just recently learned how to do that. The Drifter, yeah. So these are the 3 names that are going to be in the last official poll. I'll do that like midweek, and then we'll run it out, and then whichever one wins, that's the one that we're going to go with. So the 3 official names that will be on that poll so far, things could change. Like I said, I'm gonna let it run until midweek. But right now, the Drifter is number 1. And you guys all like that comment, so that switched it from the Dream Drifter or whatever it was to the Drifter. So we're gonna keep it as the Drifter. That one's in the lead as the fan favorite with 160 votes on that post. It got 48% so far at 76 votes for the Drifter. You guys killed that one. The other one on the second post that was the top on its post was Milano. Milano is the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. Just because I called the Starlink Vanlife Star-Lord. And then that one has, out of the entire post of 65 votes, it's got 62% at 40 votes. And then the one that Scott mentioned to me, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, damn it, I like that one. Normally, I don't like the names with blue into it because what if the vehicle changes color? But this one was really cool. So the Blue Angel. It's a military reference from the U.S. Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, which I thought was a pretty cool thought, So yeah, those are the three so far that will be into the last poll. The Dream Drifter, the Drifter. Yeah, everybody seems to be leaning towards the Drifter. So I leave it up to you guys in the final poll on Wednesday to see exactly what it comes out to be. Launch Star isn't. No, not Milano. Don't forget, okay, hey, the Van Nuts here. How you doing, brother? How you feeling tonight? The Drifter, right? Blue Angel frickin' rocks. I know. As soon as I heard it, I was like, Scott, I guess we're doing another poll. Thanks, brother. Miss Mother Trucker. Hey, nice. I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before. Cool name. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, those are the three. Every newfie is a drifter. This is very true. This is very true. Cords falling everywhere. I feel like if you name it Milano, you're gonna be stepping out of your van in some leisure suit and a bunch of gold chains. I think it would be more of like a spacesuit though, with the name being from Guardians of the Galaxy. But that would be fun. Come out like Mr. T, just all chained up. Blue Angel suits your personality. Thank you, Mindful Forest. I appreciate that. That's what Scott said as well. He's like, you know how you like to help people, and I have a few members of my family that were in the military, so it's a pretty cool reference to that. The deals are out there, just have to find them. Absolutely, yeah. You gotta finding a deal on a decent vehicle is definitely you have to sit around and wait for it. But when that deal comes up, you just gotta jump on it. Oh, dog. God damn, you gotta say Blue Angel. That holds a special place in my heart. Dad used to take me to see the air show every year. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Mad Mouse. Actually, my town, Stephenville, had the biggest runway in all of Newfoundland, and we always used to have air shows in our town as well, and my dad would always bring me there. It's pretty cool. Chris, you going to put some ninja hardware on that bus, right? We need to get Chris set up with as much Ninja Turtle stuff as we can for when he paints that thing into a turtle. Hey, Snowdog69, how you doing, brother? Short visit, and I'm off to bed. Good night. Nice. Thanks for joining us, Canadian Warrior. Have a good night. A lot of memories at air shows, right? I mean, honestly, like airplanes in general have always intrigued me. I've always wanted to drive or even be passenger to the pilot while driving a plane. It's one of my life goals. Maybe you're gonna have to change it up to the Drifter Angel. The Drift. See, every time you guys always hit me with some cool ass names. I love it. Oh, it's so hard to stick to one good name when you guys keep just popping a bunch of good ones in there. We have to come. You could also call it Groot. I am Groot, and this is my Bruce. That's actually hilarious. I am Groot. Didn't feel well, so just woke up not long ago. Oh, hope you're feeling better, brother. Thanks for the InShot heads up. Yeah, Brent, I love it, man. You can edit on your phone. You can edit mobily. If anybody who knows me and has hung around with me long enough, they all know that at some point you've probably been talking to me, and I've literally been on my phone all the time. I'll be taking a poop. I'm editing. Anything I do, chances are I'm doing a little bit of editing throughout my day. And being able to do it on my phone or on the tablet now is really cool. Because any chance through a day where I'm just by myself, can jump into editing and put something together. We always drove to Stephenville as kids to see plane shows. That's cool, man. I was going to build a flamethrower. I should get some nunchucks too. Turtle, build that friggin' flamethrower so we can heat up Calgary. You remind me a lot of my dad, always willing to help with a smile when he was busted from the day. Mad Mouse is exactly like my father. Growing up, we didn't really have much at all. A lot of times we had to even hunt to even eat, right? So growing up in Newfoundland, the welfare basically gives you enough for rent, and that's about it. And growing up with a slumlord, our house was, typical like Newfoundland shaggy house. But my dad tried to do everything he could to try and get us ahead. And as a single father, that's not exactly easy. Um, but every chance he could, he always tried to help anybody, even if we didn't have much. My dad used to love and still does love making bread. Any of my friends come by, someone had a slice of bread. It didn't matter if it was our last loaf. We all eat together. I hate editing. I absolutely, I don't know. I kind of like editing. There's times where I'm not a fan of it. Uh, it really depends on what I have to edit. If I'm excited about what I did that day, that really makes me excited to edit. It's the days where I'm kind of just sitting around like I am today. And there's nothing in there that excites me enough to watch it 15 times and edit it up. That's not fun, and it's not fun for you guys to watch that either. So that's why I'm really glad we could do these live streams every day, that it's cold, so that still stay in touch. Been looking for a good editing program. Outdoor Dreadhead, that's the only one that I refer to. So yeah, give it a check out. Let me know what you think. I'll be here again tomorrow doing another live stream. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that InShot, man. I've really been a fan of it. Make sure to smash that hit the like button, everybody. Good evening. Bruce, idea how to edit. You need skills for that. I don't got that. Hey, listen, InShot makes this guy look skilled. I swear, dude. Try it out, man. You could actually, and I've seen a couple of your GTA gaming live streams, dude. I'm telling you, you could probably edit up some pretty cool trick videos. Serious. And InShot would be the way to do it. My thing is, I try not to film everything. It's hard not to because on exciting days there's so much going on. But I find if you film everything, there's a lot to edit through. So a lot of my filming I do strategically in a sense. Um, Not like it's scripted or anything. It's just like I kind of pick my shots as you know the day goes on instead of running a time lapse of 14 hours and to pick through everything we said. So yeah, that's why a lot of times if you do see a time lapse in my video, that's all like actual time recorded, and I sped it up into the editing. So I was like, this is boring. But sometimes you need to fill the time. Like I try to keep my videos above 10 minutes. So sometimes you end up filling it with nonsense like bloody shower scenes or whatever. But hey. Dude, let's talk about that wind last night. I know, right? That came in like wham. Like we seen the frost fog roll in. I caught it on video. And then like right after the live stream just started blowing like there was a snow tornado out. Special shout out to Vamaruth on YouTube. She needs to be the special first non-video YouTuber to hit 5K. I totally agree, Prince Vanlife. Go give Vamaruth a follow. Let's get her to 5K with no videos, and then maybe we'll put a video together for her. I thought it was gonna capsize, right? Yeah, this thing shakes a lot, and this white van. All my hearts are cracking up. When I game and stream for like 8 hours, let's try to edit eight-hour video. Yeah, that could be a little tricky. With the attention span nowadays, Snow Dogs, it's it's hard to keep someone's attention for a long period of time, I find. And TikTok and a lot of social medias have definitely ruined people's minds in that sense, because if you don't excite them in 30 seconds, they're gone, right? I'm just lucky that I have a lot of people watching me who are interested enough to follow me through all of my video for the most part. I try and even throw a little clip into every end of my videos just for anybody who actually made it through. I give them a little laugh at the end of it. But yeah, it could definitely be something trying to keep their entertainment. Even for my videos, like if I put out a 30-minute video, if I look into the analytics, YouTube shows me that most people end up watching like 15, sometimes even 5 minutes of that video. So you can kind of look through the analytics and judge, like, okay, when were they excited, when were they not excited, and all that stuff. Now, I don't get too much into the analytics myself. I'm just filming my journey, but at the same time, I don't want people to leave because I'm absolutely boring, right? And sometimes it is, right? But I try and keep a positive note through my videos, like I do go through my life. And yeah, I like editing back the videos and doing voiceovers because you get a chance to really look at your day, what happened, and think about it and how you actually felt about it. So, but my videos are definitely a lot different than gaming videos. So everyone has their own style, and it takes a while to feel your rhythm out. So, hello from Australia. Nice to have you here. A tree branch fell on my van last night. No damage, thankfully, but scary. Scared the crap out of me. I would say, yeah. Holy smokes. Definitely have to be careful of that. Uh, you know, to be doing that for the ladies. Shh. Yeah, you wouldn't want to watch this. I woke up my dad. Just you. Who wouldn't want to watch this? I woke up my dad. Just to watch. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Damn, Ruth, the 5K. Absolutely. Sarah. Hey, Sarah's in the house. How you doing? Alberta and Stella, how you doing? Just came in to give a thumbs up. And I have a wicked migraine. Another one. Dang, girl. I hope you're feeling better. Mr. Blur, actually, he gets a lot of migraines as well. I can put him out for most of the day, if not a few days sometimes. So, yeah, I feel you in a sense, because there's times where we're like knocking on his door. You okay, buddy? Brent, how come you don't have a wish list? Yeah, Brent, you know it yourself, brother. New goal for Bruce, 10K subs. Let's get him to it. Thank you, Snow Dogs. Heck yeah, man. 10K would be huge. I can't believe we still rolled over like, what, 7K? Jeez. That one crept up on me, too. I'm not gonna lie, that one crept up on me. Thanks for the reminder, Vernon. I rewrote my description stuff. I forgot to add it. Get it in there, Brent, brother. Migraines suck. Yeah, migraines do suck. My, I totally feel you on migraines. I don't get them very often, but when I get them with my stomach issue, I can't. I guess I could, but it just kills me even more. But I don't take Tylenol, Advil, no, like, nothing like that. So when I get a headache or a migraine, I just have to bear with it. So yeah, it sucks. A heart of gold, Van Maruth, you deserve it. Van Maruth definitely has a heart of gold. She keeps all of us knuckleheads together. Her and Crystal, definitely. They got their hands full with us. And dude, the dude needs some toys, right? Congrats on 7K. High rent has the dude. Oh, that coffee's cold. How's my batteries doing? 12.3. So we're gonna start up again tonight. It's not gonna having sun, man. Like, we got a little bit of sun today, but it's been so windy and crappy that even putting the solar panels out is a risk because they might blow over right now. I don't have them attached to my roof, so already snapped the cord once. I don't want to do it again. That's terrible. I get. Waiting on a specialist and tests is ridiculous these days. I totally feel that. I got like a thyroid issue or something, or have trouble getting full, so I could just eat and eat and eat till I puke. And yeah, I waited on a specialist one time for like a year and a half, and I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna like. If the guy even calls me at this point, I'm gonna be like, hey, who? For what? Oh yeah. You can do the. If you need to interview Van Maruth on your live, that would be actually sweet. I was thinking about that. Depending on how cold it stays, you know, maybe one of these nights we can get a guest on, like Van Maruth. The other night we had Happy on for a little bit with me. Yeah, we maybe throw Turtle in here in the booth and tell a little bit of a story on how we met, or how he's gotten to Calgary. You definitely have some fun with these live streams. Like I said, it's kind of a blessing and a curse because can't film, it's too cold. Can't work on a van, it's too cold. Can't do anything inside, it's too cold. But it allows me to kind of sit here, focus on my health a little bit, and do these live streams so we can all get to know each other a little better. Sometimes it can be hard to get to know someone through the videos, but live streams, I find like there is no hiding who you are. You are who you are. So yeah, there's no cut and editing in the live streams. It's all the way she is, boy. I just finally had an update everything on mobile. Aren't devices fun, right? The other night I was literally about to do a live stream, and then Starlink's like updating, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I got 3 minutes to a live stream. You better be quick. Yeah, I wimped out and caved in for the caffeine today. I just couldn't do it today. Right? Needed to function like thick motor oil. Yep, I feel that. Turtle's actually right now trying to stay away from caffeine, so but I had to go through a drive-through. Needed one. I think it's my first one today, actually. I needed at least one. In my defense, I didn't really do too much today. Sammy the DJ actually posted on Patreon that she was gonna go out and shovel the driveway, and she's just like, no, I'm gonna go out and watch a movie. And I was like, that's exactly how my morning went. Got up, seen how cold it was outside, we're right back in. We'll be waiting for a long time for Turtle to get to the live. I know, right? I think Android has Studio. It is possibly like InShot. There's a lot of apps that are like InShot. So when I was using my Samsung phone in the very, very beginning of my channel, that's what I had, was a Samsung phone. I think I actually have it here. Do I? Yeah, it's probably hidden somewhere. Yeah, I'll find it. But yeah, my first phone was a Samsung, and the app I used on that one for editing was very similar to InShot, but it was called Video Guru. And then I couldn't find Video Guru on iPhone, so I ended up going with InShot, which was a very similar symbol, and ended up being pretty well like a mirror match editing app. So it was a really smooth transition for me to jump over. Thanks for reminding me, Vernon. Yeah, screw the driveway. It'll still be there in the morning. Exactly. Hello, everyone. Hey, for baby mama. How you doing? Tell you what, though, my knees definitely take a beat. Just sitting around. Bend them every now and then. InShot is available on Samsung for sure. I just don't use it because it was clunky for me compared to what I use on my laptop. Yeah, a lot of people I know that do edit on a laptop don't even want to think about editing on a phone, and I could totally see why. After going to the iPad, having that bigger screen, why? You know, the van nut. Any good suggestions for a good battery for van? Anyone have a discount code? No, as far as I know, I don't think anybody has a discount code. If anybody knows someone with that, please drop it into the comments. But as far as I mean, I have the Renergy 100 amp hour batteries that Vernon got for me. Those things are definitely kicking butt. So that would be the only ones I could suggest. I would try and stay to something AGM because they can handle temperatures. But yeah, anything deep cycle is usually good. I think Mr. Blur has energizers, if I'm not mistaken, and then also that Go Kilowatt battery that I gave him for Christmas. Sarah, how are you? You really look tired. I'm more restless than I am tired, honestly, Vernon. I really want to get out and just start working on that bloody van, but it's too cold. And I guess the cold kind of takes an effect too. Just kind of sitting around, it can kind of wear on you. Just finished paying for two 200-watt energy batteries. AGM, I like them so far. Yeah, Corey just got two 200-watt. I believe it's Renergy AGM batteries. I think you were trying to send me those ones before, Vernon, but then we ended up going with the 100 amp hours because those ones would ship. But yeah, he has the 200. He has both two of those puppies, so he's powered up for a while now. That's sweet. That's kind of where I want to get to, Corey. My goal is to possibly get two more of these Renergy batteries, and then I can have like enough power that I'm not always checking my app and wondering about my battery. With these two batteries, it does really well, but with the laptop, Starlink, charging my phone, lights, and heater, that really kicks their butt. But that's going to kick any battery's butt in a sense. The summertime, without having so much lights all the time, without having the heater on all the time, that'll really make a big difference. And also, when the devices are cold, they take that much longer to charge. Great budget lithium batteries. Yeah, everyone seems to be going with the Lifetime batteries. Happy got one as well. But with the lithiums, as soon as they get cold, they're done. Like, they cannot be charged. You have to warm those batteries up first, and that's a very big inconvenience when it comes to van life. So I always suggest the AGMs, because an AGM minus 40, that puppy's going to work, that puppy's going to charge. I look back right now. It's doing nothing can kill you. Exactly. Yeah, I find when I get out and I'm actually doing stuff, I don't even feel or look half as tired most times. It's when I'm sitting around doing bloody nothing. Hey, thank you, Bob Taylor, for the Patreon link, brother. Appreciate that. Chrome got the SOK on sale right now. Metal case. Nice. I'm pretty sure we looked up Chrome's website the other day, though, and we couldn't see Van Toys. Or that it wasn't open or something, or available yet. So I'm not too sure. I have to dig into that. For batteries, maybe check in with Chrome. He was posting 2 days ago about sales for good ones. Nice, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to unless I was going to switch from Renergy to OSOK or what the ones that he has. I would need to switch all of my back batteries, which leaves me with two Renergy 100 amp hour batteries that I wouldn't be able to use because you can't tether different types of batteries together. For that fact, I'm going to just continue and adding to my Renergy battery setup. Although the SOKs would be awesome, but for me, it's just way out of budget. And to go back when I already have two good 100 amp hour batteries right now, I just can't see the need for it right now. If something ever happened to these ones, maybe I'd hit the big guy up. But other than that, for right now, I think I'm just going to continue adding to the ones that I have. Like a caged animal, not tired, just bored and lethargic. Yeah, exactly. And you see that lion at the zoo, and he's just, eh. It's exactly how we feel being cooped up. I added Black Bank Beach to my travels itinerary, getting excited about coming traveling to Newfoundland. That's awesome, Rachel. That's super cool. Also, Black Bank is near Tamara's hometown as well, so I should email her up as well. I'm sure she'd love to meet up. You can get them with built-in heaters. That is very true, yeah. But I mean, then you're using power to keep your power, and to me, that just doesn't make sense. I'm sure they're good for it, but just for me, that just doesn't make sense. So I would just rather get AGM battery. I've never heard of. Yeah, I've never had any issues with any deep cycle or lithium, or deep cycle or AGM batteries I've ever used. So for that fact, I just try and stick with those ones. It's just personal preference, really. I know a lot of people go with lithium, and they work really well. I have lithium. My heat ducts run close to for radiant heat, and I've never had issue with it freezing. Yes, but leave your vehicle in -20, go somewhere for a day or two, and then come back, and I promise you'll have an issue. Um, and also, just having the heating ducts running towards your batteries, to me, that's just an unnecessary thing when you could just get an AGM that just works in all temperatures. Um, when I got that Go Kilowatt battery from Go Kilowatt, that one's a lithium. I gave that one to Mr. Blur. He's more like up on keeping on to the stuff like that, so he doesn't mind venting the heat vent to it. He doesn't mind keeping after it and making sure it's the right temperature. For the most part, his van's always the right temperature anyway because he has those two puppies in there. But yeah, it's just personal preference, really. For me, I'd love to be if I got my passport soon and I was called to the States. I left, came back, and it was -40 here. When I come back, those batteries are gonna be good, and that's what I want. Um, the website isn't up, but you can email him. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Hakova. I did not know that. Thank you for that tip. Dan the Van. Dan, how you doing, brother? Kim Ness, he said people interest. Oh, chat jumped. Kim Ness, he said for people interested to email him. Okay, I must have missed that. Sorry. It isn't good to mix batteries. It's better to have one type or separate systems on your vehicle. Absolutely, Bobtail Trucker. And for that reason, I'm going to try and stick with the Renergy. I mean, right now I have a Renergy charge controller that I'm going to upgrade to the 50 amp. Currently, I have the 30 amp. But most of my system, my inverter, a lot of it is all Renergy. So I'm just going to try and stick with that same brand for the most part. And also, it's very affordable to get a Renergy things versus a lot of the higher name brands. And I find Renergy works really well. Out of my price range, you want batteries. Yeah. Yeah, batteries are definitely pricey. Cool, absolutely. Yeah, Rachel. I'm sure she would love that. North of South Idaho is always beautiful. Love to be down there now. I'll let you know when when what exact date I'll be there. Cool. Randy Sand, I've been using AGM battery for 11 years, still running strong. There you go. Yeah, Randy Sand is an awesome battery setup. AGMs are great for all weather. The difference between them and lithium is the amount of power you can use out of them and the weight. Yeah, that is definitely a huge difference. The 100 amp hour that I gave Mr. Blur and my 100 amp hour, it's like a 20-pound difference. It's crazy. And also, yeah, he can run his flat dead, whereas I have to watch mine. I do not want to drop mine anything below 12.1 really, but sometimes I do hit 12. Then I have to start the van in a rush because I do not want to hurt these batteries. That's my main reason for wanting to add even 2 more batteries to the system. So I feel like with the amount of power that I'm running right now, and I seem to keep adding to it because now I got a tablet, 2 phones, laptop, starting to add up. Starlink, lights. Like I said, diesel heater. I've been I went from literally needing no power to now needing a decent power system. So, um, yeah, uh, two more would be awesome, but all in time. Right now, I'm doing fine. Yeah, I gotta start the van, but also switching from the 30 amp charge controller to the 50 amp charge controller will also drastically speed up my charge times and allow me to not have to start so much realistically. Right now, I have the 30 amp. Mr. Blur and Turtle both have the 50 amp. Happy Pants has the 50 amp as well, all through my suggestion, and they're absolutely loving it. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be upgrading when it comes to the blue van. With lithium, you can run down to 20%. AGM, you can run down to 50. Yeah, absolutely. I thought about getting a plug-in battery blanket in case I ever had to leave my van for a few days in cold. So far I've never been away from my home for very long, and that's a big thing as well, Gregory. I don't leave my home very often. Anytime I'm away from it, even I'm like, I hope no one's touching it. I hope no one's around it. So for the most part, yeah, I'm the same way. I don't leave my home for very often. But if one day that ever came and you needed to leave your place, leave your van, leave your home for whatever reason for a few days, and it is cold or whatever temperature it is, that battery's ready. I'm thinking about what battery to use, and I think I'm gonna go with an AGM because I like to go camping, so I'll probably be living in my rig, sitting for a few days at a time. Absolutely. Also, with the lithium ones as well. Like, if anything, I'm probably one of the guys who would benefit from the lithium because I keep my van like a million degrees in here at all times, if possible. A lot of people I notice they like keeping it a little bit cool when they sleep, or they like keeping it. Even a lot of people talk about AC. I've never The AC doesn't even cross my mind. It could be plus 45. I could sit in a dark van and I'm totally fine. I love it. But a lot of people, they cannot do the heat. And if you can't do the heat, then keeping your battery as warm as it needs to be in the winter's time, unless you got a direct heat vent on it or whatnot, uh, can be a struggle sometimes as well. The lighter weight of the lithium means it's easier to pull in and out, store inside if need be. That is very true. I don't ever want to remove my batteries because they're cold. The thing you need to look for at is getting a 30 amp to 50 amp charger is upgrading the alternator. If you draw too much power, it will fry the alternator. Yeah, but the Renergies are a smart system, so they'll only pull as much as they can. And for the most part, everyone that I've seen who's installed a 50 amp charge controller like this on their vehicles have never had an issue. I mean, Turtle's old short bus has it, and it's not frying that alternator. Mr. Blur has a brand new, well, not brand new, but a newer Ford Transit, and it's not frying that alternator. Happy as a ProMaster, it's not frying that alternator. So for the most part, I think this unit is definitely a safe one to use. I'm running construction heater right now too, because just holy smokes, Corey, construction heater will definitely keep you warm in there. But I know how much you like the heat too. I built an insulated cube around my batteries and a low watt pet mat that auto shut off. Nice. Uh, cool. Like, I killed my alternator 2 days after I putting in a 40 amp DC to DC charger, upgraded the alternator, and has not hesitated. Mine is a Energy DC to DC 40 amp charger. Really? I'll definitely keep that in mind. I usually always do try and keep even a spare alternator on hand. Even this white van, as much as I hate it, it also has a spare alternator in the back, spare power steering pump, a lot of spare parts that comes with this thing. But Yeah, with the blue van, I definitely want to upgrade a lot of things like that anyway, Gregory. So I'll definitely be looking into that. Like, I'd like to get a high amperage alternator. I'd like to get a mini high torque starter. That way, as anybody knows, those starters on the 350s, and those puppies weigh like 10 pounds. So they're bigger wire and double ground cables. Yeah. So Mr. Blur is definitely going to be helping me with the wiring setup on the blue van. It's going to take us a while to run through everything, but we are going to be upgrading a lot of its wires. That's one of the things that I definitely want to take my time with. Yeah, I'm fixing. Oh, speaking of wiring, a Patreon member of mine actually, Scott, got me the pod lights that I was mentioning. I want to put into the new van for better lighting for live streams and videos. And yeah, he got me those things, so they're on their way from the wish list as well. So thank you very much for that, Scott. I checked onto the wish list, and there has been a few things purchased on there. Let me just check it real quick. Amazon does not show me who purchased what for me. Sometimes when I get a package in the mail, it comes with a little slip saying it came from Michelle Christmas or a few other people who do donate. But it doesn't show me who purchased it. It just shows me that it has been. It also doesn't notify me when something's been purchased off the wish list. I have to look into it myself. But let me show you guys right quick. This is what I see on my end. So let's see if we can get you guys to. Man, this is not gonna work. Nope. Yeah, you guys can't see that. Not at all. Let's see if I can dim the screen, maybe. Oh, can you see now? There you go. Okay. So that's a wiring kit that someone just got off the wish list. So these lights here is what Scott got me. Boom. These things right here. So those will be going in the roof of the new blue van, which I'm really excited for. Also, somebody got. Wow, man. Like I say, I don't know who's got this stuff off my wish list until it comes in. But so far, somebody's got me the map sensors, the throttle positioning sensor, like I mentioned in the last live stream. The exterior door handle combo I had on there. Black 25-foot 4-gauge wire, red 25-foot 4-gauge wire. Also a car voltmeter style thing. Let me show you guys this here thing, so I can actually read in real time instead of pulling up my phone every time I'm curious on what my batteries read. And thank you guys so much for that. Wow, that's huge. That really is. This new van is definitely a big undertaking, and it really means a lot. Also, I did that from the start. I have 3 ground points. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sometimes even a bad ground can throw your whole system out of whack. You know what really bugs me, Gregory, is when a vehicle has the side post battery mounts. That little nut and screw. Oh, whoever designed that, give them one. Telling you, top mount battery posts are nothing. Like those side mount battery posts, you really can't even grab them enough for booster cables to boost a car. I would put the voltage reader on a toggle switch so it doesn't draw. So that one actually has a on and off switch. I picked that one specifically. Me and Mr. Blur went through them, looked at a few of them, and that one had the on and off switch. It also says battery percentage and battery voltage. Now, as we all know, battery percentage, they're all guessing. But it does say the voltage, and it has an on and off switch. So it won't pull any power unless I need to check it, which is really cool. So my thought is I'm going to put it in the power box system. And that way I can read it from bed or I can read it from the driver's seat and, kind of monitor my batteries anytime I need to. And for the most part, with all the power I've been drawing lately, I don't think that little light is going to draw too much extra. Let's get My Econoline was a 90 amp from factory. Got a 140 amp direct in replacement from Canadian Tire, and I think it was 130. Took 20 minutes to swap. Nice, brother. And it's those little things sometimes that a lot of people don't think about, like once you get a whole power system put in your vehicle, boom, now you got to upgrade your alternator. Never stops. It never stops. Those 8mm bolts. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You give it to the person who invented those bloody things. I hate, and they strip out every time. You can't, I don't want to put my battery terminal on, half tight. I want to make sure that thing got a good grab, You give them a good little extra and then twist. So right now, the blue van currently has side mount battery bolt stupid posts, and I have the proper top mount terminals on my wish list. So we're going to be getting that for the blue van as well, because I don't want to. That's what this van actually came with too, and that's one of the first things I did was switch it out. Obviously, it was back when I didn't know anything about wiring, and it's a little sketchy, but my battery, it works, right? And we're just going to do it better on the blue one. That's all. Yeah, those dang 8mm bolts, I could seriously melt every one of them down. Upgrading the alternator is the same for Vanlife and stereo systems. Yeah. Which is a cool collaboration, because after Mark installed the power system into my van, and when me and Mr. Blur went to go behind and hook up the power system, or the subsystem, it was kind of already there. We just had to connect it to the batteries, which was really cool. My next step, I think, is going to be focusing on trying to pull a lot of the stuff out of this van as much as I can while we're waiting, for it to warm up. I can't really do too much, but one of the things I do want to pull out is the speaker system and get it all ready to go into the blue van. I'm learning so much. Hey, that's van life for you. I learn something every day. Every day. 65 in the stream. Nice. No, waiter 65 in the stream. Mine says 36. You serious? Let me check this out. $36 in the stream. That's okay. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are all having a good time here too. Oh, 65 likes in the stream. Nice. 67 likes in the stream. Are you rocking tonight, boy? The worst part about this cold is that I'm planning a reno soon, and all the time in the I feel you, man. I can't walk in here very much, but I swear I paced back and forth all the time just waiting for the snow. All right. Slow Monday. Yep. Slow-mo cam. What time is it now, anyway? 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock here. It's not bad. What time is it where you guys are all to? Bruce, you are going really slow. Uh-oh. That's not good. Maybe Starlink is tired? Low voltage. Not like low, but 12.2. 10 p.m. here in Saskatoon. 11. Alan says 11. You're in slow-mo. I'm in slow-mo, everybody. Am I in slow-mo, or do you guys need to refresh? Audio is fine, video is lag. Okay, I'm gonna try starting the van, see if extra juice. See if that wakes the Starlink up, give it some extra. And what's cool is, I noticed this actually did help the connection a little bit. Starlink has, Elon was thinking about Canada when he put this thing in, but it actually has a snow melt feature on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. Yeah. Anyway, it has a snow melt feature on it. So we're going to click that on right now. since the van's idling and see if the connection gets any better. Your Starlink is currently heating. So let me know. See if it, no, it's buffering and then your video slowed. So yeah, refresh your pages and see if I speed up. Because I got the heat on for the Starlink right now. See if it makes a difference. I think Google was doing server work earlier. I had a lag on every channel. Ooh, maybe it's not on my end then. Now he's catching up real fast. Nice. Okay. Maybe the Starlink was just cold. Poor guy. I need to get a sweater for him. Slow like a turtle. Your bank in sync now. I reloaded and instantly got an ad. Yeah, but it's minus a million degrees outside, right? Blame it on Microsoft. Dang, Microsoft. $52 in the chat. All right. Why does my thing not do that like I seen Lawrence doing it? He's always doing this thing and that other thing. Am I not doing it right? What am I missing here? I don't know. No. Micro hand. Do not miss ads with premium viewing. Nice. Skeeters, eh? 69 likes. Thank you guys so much for the love. Let's get Bruce to 100 likes. Thank you, brother. That'd be awesome. Uh-oh, the boys are awake. That must be Turtle. If you guys don't know, we have radios, and those nutcases bomb me every now and then. Is it turned off in a setting? I'm not sure, Huckleberry. I'm going to check into that next time before I go live. Bruce, let me know. Turtle Bruce. Bruce, let me post your YouTube onto my Discord. Yeah, absolutely, you guys. If you want to share the channel as far and wide as you can, I greatly appreciate that. I did that. Turtle. Get rid of some useless channel subs and got premium. I posted it on my Discord server. Nice, brother. Appreciate that, man. Okay, now I see the stream lag. Odd. Starlink's still heating up, so hopefully it starts clearing up a little bit. Okay, what are we at? We're at 1 hour and 8 minutes, so we'll probably let it go to probably 1 hour and a half, and then we'll call it a night for the night. And I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. So like I said, we're gonna do a live stream every single day that it's minus a million outside again. It's too cold to be there filming and working on the van, and I can't really go out adventuring right now because I'm kind of locked into this spot with having 2 vans. That one has all my tools in it right now, and I don't want to be leaving that thing anywhere out of my sight. So I'm kind of locked in here until I can get rid of the white van. And to get rid of the white van, I need to somewhat have the blue van livable because it's minus a million outside right now. So yeah, soon enough we will. As the weather warms up, we'll be able to go full-fledged into building that thing out. Very excited for that. Night for me. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us, Rachel. In your area, I'd leave Starlink on automatically. Yeah, so I do leave it on automatic, actually, Bobtail. I do leave it on automatic, but it gets so cold here sometimes that you need to put it on the preheat option because it's so cold out there. Turtle, battery 1%. Good night, all. You fine people. You butthead turtle. I'll radio you later. Baby to marriage. Good night, everyone. Stay warm. Alrighty, you guys. On that note, everybody's kind of kicking off anyway. I know I said we'd probably run it to an hour and a half, but it seems like everybody's pretty well getting ready to call it a night anyway, which, it's totally fine. I'll see you guys all here tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a little earlier of a live stream. What is tomorrow? Monday. Okay, tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll probably shoot for about 12 o'clock tomorrow. Alberta, whatever time that time zone is. I'm in Alberta. Just, figure it out. But yeah, I'll probably try and set it up for like, midday tomorrow, and then we can probably run it for maybe 2 hours and see how everyone's doing. I know a lot of people are in different time zones, so throughout this cold snap of me doing live streams every single day, I want to try and hit a couple of different times. That way, everyone can get included. So some will be in the morning, some will be in the evening, some will be in the afternoon, like we have right now. But regardless, we'll see you guys all tomorrow. So remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. Have a good night, everybody.